that does bring us to our next point. We do have a fantastic new piece of equipment.
Yes, shout out to Dylan Fitzgerald.
Yep. Tell us a little bit about that, Ryan.
He is the future head of Rich House.
Is he?
He is hilarious to talk to.
He's a funny kid.
He's hilarious, as I said. He great bloke, top bloke.
No, good guy.
And he lent us his Q3 Zoom, which is a handheld camcorder.
It's sort of like one of those. It's like listeners, you know that what are those things called? The Mimco? No, not Mimco. The flip cam.
Flip cam, yeah, it's like a flip cam.
It's kind of like that.
High tech.
High tech. It's got a freaking mic on the top of it. We will take a picture of it and we'll post it on because we're very proud of this.
This is amazing.
This is kind of like a test run. I'm not sure what the go is.
Admittedly, it's not ours.
No, it's not ours.
We may purchase one in the future if it's handy dandy.
Yep.
We definitely need new equipment.
Oh, definitely. We have been looking on eBay and sites like that for proper recording equipment because we do want to make this into a regular thing because I'm really enjoying doing it.
It's great fun.
And the fact that we actually have listeners.
If you want to donate, that would be lovely.
Donations of anything. Go for it.
Even just food. I would love a donation of food.
Coffee mugs.
Of clothing. Preferably not underwear.
A house, maybe.
A house. Some cars.
Any form of
gas,
money.
as the Americans say.
Some gasoline.
Gasoline. For my cars.
So, about the interview, when are we going to edit that in?
We could just put it in now.
Alright, interview. Interview with Tennessee American girl. Now. Wait, no! No! We have to do the facts about Tennessee first.
Oh!
Alright, okay, so we'll just edit from here on out. Interview.
Right.
We had an interview with a Tennessee girl a couple of hours ago now.
Yep.
It's about 4:37 a.m. her time. I've been keeping up with the hours.
How many hours back is that? That's... The
16, 17
hours behind us.
So it is 4:37 in the morning.
Tuesday morning.
Today.
Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Right.
That is a bit of a mindfuck.
Well, it won't be once we release it and then you listen to it, because then it'll probably be the next day. So they're just 16 hours.
They're 16 hours behind us. That's all that needs to be said. All right, so we thought we'd just give a few facts about the state that this girl lives in. She lives in Tennessee,
USA.
US. Thanks for that,
helpful.
It's a US state located in the southeastern states. It's got a population of about 6 million.
Oh.
Yeah, I did my research today.
All right.
It's bordered by 8 states: Kentucky, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, and Missouri.
All of them are very redneck states for us.
Very redneck states.
Very, like,
Alabama, Mississippi. And listeners, please don't judge because we had an interview with this girl and she's very nice.
Very nice.
Her accent actually isn't that bad.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Another shout out to Anna. Thank you for that interview.
And if you are from Tennessee, don't take offence to that accent.
You can take the shit out of us anytime you want.
Because Australians, we're definitely
pretty
worse.
bloody lazy.
So if you are from Tennessee and you're listening, well, shout out to you. It's amazing. Thank you for listening, I guess.
Anna lives in Nashville, which is the capital city,
right.
and it's the second largest city of Tennessee. The largest city is Memphis. Some of you might recognize Memphis as the home to Sun Records, which where musicians such as Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, and Jerry Lee Lewis began their recording careers.
Also, the Bears from the NBA, the Memphis Bears.
The Memphis Bears?
Memphis Bears, I think they're called.
That's awesome. Memphis was also... It was kind of like the starting point for the rock and roll in the 50s for America. That's where it all came from.
That's big.
Yeah, so Memphis is the biggest city in Tennessee.
Jeez.
So apparently, according to our...
How many people live there, sorry?
6 million.
6 million. There's like 21 million people in Australia altogether, collectively.
And Tennessee isn't even the biggest state. It's the 17th biggest state.
Whoa.
According to population.
Jesus Christ.
Or the 17th or 23rd. I can't remember.
I think you said 30-something earlier.
It might even be the 31st. I have no idea, but it's not that big.
It's not big.
And according to our informant, Anna...
sounds like
what's that? What do they call... in the news, and they've got someone in England, or someone... What's that? Correspondent
Sure, let's go with that word.
Okay. Our correspondent from Tennessee tells us that the further west you go, which is deeper into America, the more redneck it gets.
So the more they talk like this...
The more they talk like this.
Hey, Ma! Where's
Yeah, with some
supper?
meatloaf.
God, that's a fun accent to do.
It's such a fun accent. I
It's
love it.
Brilliant.
I want to go to Tennessee.
That would be heroic.
And yeah, you get all the facts and stuff from our correspondent. So here's the interview, guys.
We did say before, but we need now.
But it's now. Okay. Okay.
Okay. What the?
Hey,
Hi.
Hi.
You're on the Ryan and Jody podcast show.
awesome.
You're gonna have to speak up a little bit.
Okay,
So hello all the way from Tennessee. How you doing?
good.
What's the time over there at the moment?
Right now it's 12:09 a.m.
12:09 a.m. So for our listeners, it is 4:09 p.m. here, and it is 12:09 a.m. this morning,
This morning.
where our friend Anna is.
Hello, Anna. It's nice to
Hi.
finally talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
When I heard we had an overseas listener, I was quite happy with myself. So how did you and Johnny meet?
We were on a chat site where you chat with strangers, and we were answering some really weird questions.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
What it is, right, it's called Omegle, right? And I go on it when I'm very, very bored. And you just matched up with a random stranger. But they've introduced this new mode that, like, an anonymous person can ask you a question, and, like, then you're paired with another stranger to answer it. And it was a really weird question. And yeah, no, she seemed pretty cool. She was like, yeah, Facebook? I was like, yep. Told her about the podcast, and here we are now.
So you must be mighty tired.
I am. I just got home from the movies, so I'm kind of tired.
You got home from the movies and it's 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's a late movie.
It's a late movie.
It's a very late movie.
So do
My
we...
dad wanted to see a late movie, so...
What movie did you see?
Contagion.
Oh, yeah, any good?
Not bad.
It was good. I personally did not like the ending, but it was a good movie.
It's not out in Australia yet, so
Yeah,
we
so don't spoil it for the Australian listeners.
So, if you were to give some feedback on the movie, would you say it's worth paying $14?
Good or bad?
It was pretty good, but I mean, there was really not that much of a storyline to it besides what they already gave away in the reviews.
What is the storyline?
It's about a sickness, isn't it? Some kind of disease?
Yeah, it's a woman that comes back from a trip in China, and she thinks that she's just really badly jet lagged, but then she dies. So.
Oh, okay.
Serious
What
jet
else?
lag.
That's lovely.
Alright.
Very, very bright. Alright, well, we just want to ask you a few questions because over in Australia we are very sheltered. Very sheltered in culture. So, well, there are a lot of American high school movies out there, and in every single one there is a horrible, terrible bully, and it's put me off going to an American high school for life. Is that true?
Well, what kind of bullying are you talking about?
Like, I'm talking kind of physical abuse, like stealing the lunch money stereotype.
Punching.
Punching.
Beating up, fights after school.
Yeah.
Anything like that?
That doesn't really happen that much, actually, but...
Doesn't it?
in
Oh, okay.
my school, they've actually kind of started having a few physical fights recently, but there's really not that many, and it's always over really stupid things, and it's always the same people that are friends, and then they fight, and then they're fine the next day.
Sounds pretty much the same. So, have you ever been victim of the typical "give me your lunch money"?
Or are you the bully?
No.
You've never stolen someone's lunch money?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever had your lunch money taken off you?
Well, no, because most people know that if they try to steal my lunch money, they might get punched in the face.
Jesus.
So you're a bit of a tough group over in America.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All right, that's fair enough.